Going live right about now. Skibbity-doo-dah. It's like pretty much right now. Howdy, folks, and welcome to the Brigging Tuesday stream, Try Tuesday, where we try pretty much a different game every week. Sometimes we go for a week or two with the same game to get further in it and or complete it or so forth. But yeah, recently we've actually been doing some. We did Absu, and then last week we did The Shore. Both amazing games. They were really cool. This one, I was looking for one to play, and in the Pit Suggestions, because we've got a Pit Suggestions channel on. We've got a Pit Suggestion channel on the Discord, and in it there are some great suggestions. But like, I looked at the Ascent, and to me that feels a bit. I'm not sure it's my kind of game. It's like top down, and a bit too. I don't know, a bit too retro feel. I've never really been into that kind, where it's like top-down games where you like shooters and stuff. But maybe one day. But anyway, yeah, I was looking for a good game to play, and Steam actually suggested this one. And it's fairly recent, came out 24th of March, or at least was last updated with a decent update at that point. And it looks really interesting. I assume it's like heavily inspired by the poem thing, which I'm not like aware of. I know it exists. I've never read anything around it. Settings wise, let's just make sure we've got the best we can get. Sensitivity, blah blah. Head bob, resolution, yeah, it's fixed. Full screen window, perfect. Very high, yeah, that's all good. Except. Actually back, that'll do. Let's start a new game and see what it's about. It's supposed to be a very story related one, probably similar genre. So, well, genre, not including like the fact that the other one was horror, it's like The Shore, in the fact that it's a story game. Howdy ho, folks, though. Who we got in the chat? We have KJ, we have MSG, we have Gem, hey there, yo yo. Jan, how's it going, dude? Awesome to see you guys. Got John, yo yo. Who else? Yeah, we've got Dark Lord, Elric, yo. How's it going, man? Who else have we got anyone above that is scrolled off? No. Awesome to have you guys. Welcome to the stream. How's yeah. Enable audio monitoring, Chelsea 3. So all I know. Oh, there we go. Unknown woman saying thank you. Quality's quite good. Will it give us a sort of prologue? Looks beautiful. I'm a big fan of snow. Yo, Lord Winter, how's it going? Whiskers, yo, Miyatagiri, how's it going? Oh, sorry, no. That's Miata Girl. There we go. Sorry. I thought the L was an I. Welcome to the stream, guys. Awesome to have you. Awesome society. This also came with the soundtrack. This game is currently on Steam for about 11 quid. Comes with the soundtrack as a separate download, but within the price, which is cool. I like it when they do that, especially when they've got a good friggin' original soundtrack. John Milton, isn't he the dude? Isn't he the poet? Like the dude? Damn it! I think it might be. That's cool. Yo, A-Train, how's it going, man? Awesome to have you, dude. I know very little about what happened before. I literally just read the blurb. So if it doesn't cover what I've read, I'll mention it. Like the setup. Super good. Pretty damn swoosh, baby. Yo, Arflat, how's it going, man? Welcome, dude. Beeble Bum, yo yo. Awesome to see you guys. Good days to all. So, I don't know if it's going to, but it's only a few lines. So essentially, we are a 13-year-old boy who has just wandered in to a bunker in a post-apocalyptic world where World War II went on for a lot longer than it did in our reality. And yeah, the world kind of got messed up, and Central Europe became isolated from the rest of the world. So that's kind of it. So cool premise, cool start. Is there any? Oh man, that's so dark. Is there, did it say I have a flashlight? I've got controls. Oh, it doesn't actually tell me. I haven't got a control list. Like, oh, here we go. Keyboard bindings. Forward, show, hide, note, run for left shift. So it's just okay. That's wow. That's basic, man. That is basic ass controls. Oh, here we go.
Nie płacz, synku. I'm scared of the dark too. This is how we fight it. See? And now Mommy's going to make it all warm and cozy, and you tidy up your toys, dobrze? It'll be warm in no time. Nobody likes when it's cold, right?
What's powering that light?
Maybe when you're big and strong, the winter will go away. What do you think? Yeah, that's what I thought. There's no way of knowing. We just have to take it day by day. Did I tell you how brave you are? Well, even if I did, I don't say it enough. You think I'm boring, But that's what being a mom is all about. Being boring. Time to sleep, little one.
Oh.
No matter how dark the night, the new day sun will rise. Pamiętaj o tym.
The game audio is very loud. Sorry, I'll sort that. Bro, your mum's hot. Yeah. So weird. Yeah, you're right, that is loud. Right. There we go. That should be better. I'll also, if I can, affect... Yeah, here we go. Dialogue volume. We'll want that to be nice and loud. Did it have a setting for subtitles? Always got to have subtitles on you. I'm not seeing one. No. So it just, oh, it was doing it though, wasn't it? So I guess that set it and then back. Okay, that should be better. Yeah, better with the volume. If that's still too loud, let me know, guys. Some creepy sounds there. What's this? Not interact with that? Oh, in it. Oh, I was pressing E. I'm afraid morale is continuing to decline. Some of the men are getting restless. I suspect some of them have realised that they're, I do not know that word. Oberleutnant. Was it Oberleutnant? Knows as little as they do. I understand that our mission is top secret, but we are possibly the best equipped unit in the entire German army, and our purpose still remains a mystery to us. We are sat on a veritable mountain of rifles, mortars, grenades, missiles, Geiger counters, and state-of-the-art machinery that has never been tested. We even have a cutting-edge communication system, yet no sign of incoming transmissions. When will we take the fight to the enemy? Oh, for son of a bitch. Forgot it was Tuesday. Right, interesting. So yeah, we've wandered into this German bunker. I didn't mention that it was a German bunker because I wasn't sure if that would be a spoiler. But it's obvious now. So technically not just a German bunker, we've wandered into a Nazi bunker. Juan is the loneliest number that you ever see. What's in here then? Surveillance report. Location Gesellschaft, Dr. Krakow. Reporting officer. Oh, bloody hell. Obergrenadier Jorg. Is that Uber or Ober pronounced? Jorg Kressler. I was dispatched to level 00 at 9:42 to patrol hatch 061B, northernmost entrance to the shelter. Upon arrival at the shelter door, I observed as usual that nothing had changed. The door was sealed, and I again encountered 0 trespassers. That concludes my daily report, which of course no one ever bothers to read. Sounds like Ober. So did I? Oh, so that's just a German lieutenant. So is it pronounced Ober then? That's how I would read that word that you just said. I'm not sure we should get into a massive long thing about pronunciation though, if I'm too far off. Although, if you can be spelt phonetically by broken up by syllables, that would be swish. Any other things to check out in here? Nope. Let's wander on. Don't like how little I can see in this. Bump. Bump? Maybe Uber then? So it is, so it's kind of, so it is Uber then, or was I pronouncing the U too much? So Uber or Uber? Yeah, the last pronunciation is better. Oh, so it is Uber then? Like as in, I hate to say these words that are probably going to flag the video like mad, but like Ubermensch type thing. I know, I've heard that word, so I've heard the pronunciation of that. Like the ride service. Okay, so yeah. Fair enough. I say, I was asking. Right. So, what's doing here? May as well run a bit. I think you pronounced it well. Any words you don't know, just say Gek. Oh no, it's just at the start. I said, is that Uber or Uber? I think it was just missed. Could have avoided some confusion. Oh, we've got another memory. Sweet. Yo, Gek, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream, dude.
What happened? Is everything alright?
Yo, raid. Sorry, man, I missed the raid. Yo, Carter Falolaf. Welcome to the stream, man. Great to have you. Thank you for the raid, dude. Welcome, raider. Shadaisy, what game were you playing before this, man? Apologies for being late. I had to feed Gabby. Hungry after work. All good, man. We haven't long started. But welcome, dude. Hey, peanut butter man. Right, it's nothing. It fell. So. Oh, okay. So.
It's the rotor, Mom. It fell.
Is it broken? We can't take the generator without it. Don't worry. We should have a spare one somewhere.
Mom,
Who did?
who's this?
no one. Do you understand? It's no one.
The lady doth protest. It's clearly someone. You're terrible at subtlety, dear. Oh, what? How big is this place? Why is there no one here? Or I suppose if they slowly died or something, they wouldn't just leave their corpses around. People who weren't dead yet were cleaning it up. By the way, it's definitely creepy. There's also power here. Okay. Oh, this is a big old place, this is. Right. Oh, what we got here? Anganji, Wither Wolfman? Wither Wolf? This is going to be a hell of a lot of me mispronouncing things. Oh, there's no actual selection. Okay, cool, so just turn the alarm off. Let's turn it back off. There we go. Cool. Wow, are those bombs or something? Those trains? I'm curious. My German ain't good enough to help you with this. Seem to lag during this. Oh, what? You're getting lag? Oh. I'm the preview, or... Sorry, I'm just trying to test it. Okay, I'm not seeing lag now. What was... Oh, maybe it's because I looked at this. So I'm trying to figure out where the lag is happening. Now if I try it again and check Twitch. So the lag is happening after the preview that I'm seeing on my side. Check your frames. It looks like a frame pacing here and there, yeah. No lag during... Oh, lagging during cutscenes, okay. See, there was lag then as well, or frame pacing anyway, yeah. So it's happening after my preview. So yeah, that's weird. How do I fix that? I guess. Let's just check Task Manager. What's going on? Holy crap! 88% GPU usage. Why? That's pretty warm. Okay, I've got a feeling this is an incredibly badly... It's either not frame capped, or it's just a terribly optimized game. This game should not be running at 3090 at 88%. Christ. Oh, here we go. FPS limits unlocked. That's the problem. Put it at 60. That'll do. Thank you for letting me know. My knowledge isn't what? Are you frying your board if it starts to smell? Bad news. No, I can't smell anything. Why? Why would you assume that? That good on computer, but that is a lot. So yeah, it was because it was just doing max frames it could possibly do, which was silly. Which was actually one of the big issues that the New World had. So yeah. I didn't get a blue screen, so it's fine. I'm just going to double check the Task Manager. What's it at now? It's now at 45%, which is still a lot for this kind of game, but more manageable. Right, speak from experience, fried all my Nvidia cards. How though? Because I've had Nvidia cards for a while now. This is my third Nvidia card in a row, and I've never had an issue like that. You can cook your eggs on your PC, life hacks. Right, let's carry on, my wayward son. Ah, we have das Licht. Das Licht. There we go. Oh. Cool. Doodly doo. Is it? Oh, I keep forgetting I have to do more than just click something in this game. Is it mining bitcoins in the background? No, it's not. Right. What's this? Interesting. So is that the floor or the bunker number? I feel like it's probably the floor number. I mean, yeah, floor number if we're in this bunker. But you never know. That was a weird way to get downstairs. Be careful now. Well, that wasn't that careful, man. You could have hung off a bit lower first. Bit reckless, this kid. Wee bit reckless. Shabba-ba. So much stuff. I mean, if this was really like this post-apocalyptic world, I'd be checking these suitcases, man. What's that book? I'm not gonna be able to see, am I? Ooh. Still something creepy was happening. Ooh. I'm gonna get a translation, please. Krakowa Beobachter, maybe? Observator? I don't know if that's a V for W, I think it is. Krakowski, maybe? I don't know, I'm not going to understand what the words are. When you checked your controls for a light, there were not a lot of controls. Does this mean this is a walking simulator, or could it just be the tutorial controls? I believe it, well, it's not a walking simulator. That's an odd one to go for the only thing. It's a, I'm pretty sure it's a story-based game. So a story simulator. Yeah, I don't think there's much action of any kind. It's actually less than I was expecting, even, from the looks of it. But I'm very intrigued by the premise, so... I'm very curious about what happened here. Gesellschaft 00 equals company 00. Oh, okay, cool. To interact... dear Grandma, you won't believe who's on the train with me. Greta Mueller. You were just playing her record to me. She's so elegant. I wish I could talk to her, but she has her own car and no one's allowed inside. There's also a cartoonist from that newspaper you always read. He even drew a picture of the Fuhrer for me. But I think he made Goring look a little slimmer than he really is. He's an honour to be on the same train as so many talented people. I'm so sorry that I didn't get to say goodbye. They came when you were away, and you were so impatient and rude. Oh, and were so impatient and rude. Nothing like I imagined they'd be. But at least they promised to deliver this goodbye letter. I hope this finds you well. I love you, Adela. Yeah, they delivered it, didn't they? They are scum. Touting happy words. We're the good guys, we promise. Okay, let's try this way first. Music by Lust Maud would fit perfectly with this vibe. Yeah, if you went around for the start, there is actually an original OST for this game. It comes with the game as well. Like, it's no extra thing. To all colonists, you are advised that only one suitcase per person will be allowed in the Gesellschaft. Are you sure that means company then? Surfgear? Just because it's saying it as if it's like the name of the place, the bunker. And Gesellschaft to me seems like a weird thing to name. Company seems like a weird thing to name a bunker. All additional belongings will be disposed of upon arrival. It shall be enforced by the SS Race and Settlement Main Officer, Russia. Who there will be no exceptions. Company or group. Okay. So it fits the group meaning. Will be, yeah, none will be allowed in the group. Yeah, that fits, yeah. I just want to learn German. When I originally started like secondary school, we all had like a sort of trial day where we could see how things worked and stuff, and like meet some teachers and whatnot. And in England, you generally choose between French or German, and you often don't get a choice. I was just put in a German classroom, and I learned like 1 to 10 that day or whatever, like, you know, 1, 2, 3, whatever. And then weirdly, I don't know how the hell that stuck in my head, but anyway. And then when I went back, they'd moved me, and I was in French now, which I had no interest in learning. The sound of German I quite liked and stuff. So, not sure why paying such attention to a cup, but, you know, das Coop. You're liking das Coop. I can count to 10 in German due to Rammstein. Yeah, this was before Rammstein had gotten big. I got into Rammstein in... what year was I? About 3 years after that. But French is the language of live. I have a murderous hate for YouTube auto-defaulting the auto-quality mode rather than sticking with the effing 1080. Oh, hi Persian. I know your pain and I feel it too. It is horrendous. Every single video I watch, every freaking video, I have to turn from auto 360 to 1080. It is unreal how the system is set to be that pathetically terrible. They're definitely losing people. People are watching less videos because of that, for sure. Overall, should have learned.
I'm
If the
leaving,
option
do you hear
was,
me?
I'd have loved
You're
to.
not going to stop me. I don't want to spend my whole life here. Mama? Mama, are you okay?
Oh,
Mamushu?
You would have thought there would be a setting set up that you could always play 1080. Yeah, well, I did look for that, and there is one option that you can choose it to default to a higher quality streaming encoder, which, when I first did it, for that session, it played some stuff in auto 1080. About 4 out of like the 6 videos or something. Then when I like turn my computer off and then turn it back on again, it would gone back to the thing where it's just 360 in every video. Please can you send me that? I'm using an extension on my browser that automatically changes. Oh, dude, legend. Yes, I think we all want this. If you have the name for the extension, whack it in chat would be amazing. Next time that happens, try refreshing the page first. That generally does it for me. I have actually tried that and it didn't work. But French alone to live. I have a murderous hateful. Screen. The high quality one still sticks. Be back down to 300 whatever. No extension of my phone. Ah, yeah, the phone might be trickier. I'm off. Pardon me. I'm off. Have a nice stream. Catch you later, Circle Man. Awesome seeing you, and have a swish night. Sure daisy. Right. If you're using Chrome on your phone, I'd have thought there'd be a one, but Mr. Bachhuber, I'm probably mispronouncing it so badly. I'm writing to you because I have a favour to ask. I understand that it is no longer my place to intervene since all of my worldly assets are now legally yours, but I hope you'll grant me this final favour in any case. I'm sure the first thing you are planning to do is cut down the beech tree stood in the yard. However, a family of blackbirds has built a nest there. Please make sure to relocate the nest before cutting down the tree. P.S. Next time I should remember to buy a trade ticket from someone who somewhat resembles me. We look nothing alike. Not to mention your passport photograph. Alas, you are the only person I know of in all of Bavaria who is granted this ticket. Interesting. So he sold everything he had to buy the ticket, a special ticket to come here from somewhere else. Interesting. So what are those down there? I thought they were bombs to begin with, but I don't think they are. It's called YouTube Auto HD plus FPS. Awesome. Swish your dues. Cheers, babes. To watch YouTube on phones is bloody terrible. Using this on Edge browser for Chrome or Safari, you can find other extensions. Oh, okay. Not sure what to download for mobile apps. Okay, I'll have a look then for a Chrome version. No, I was serious. It is a modified voice I use that types to speech. Oh yeah, it's cool. It's very swishness. Do 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 do. Well, let's do. I need leverage. More leverage than is currently available. What was this say first? Dear Leopold, many times I've prayed, please God, make me ignorant, make me blind to what is clearly in front of me. I'm just a simple machinist, doing I was thinking mechy. I'm just a simple machinist, doing what is asked of him. But in my heart, I always knew the day would come when I had to pay for all those years of looking the other way. What pains me even more is that now the day has finally come, and you are the one who must suffer the consequences, not me. Today I lose a friend, and I can't help but wonder if it had to be this way. Maybe if I'd found the courage to question my orders, I'd have known this would be our final journey together. I salute you, my old friend. I'm truly sorry that it had to end like this. What? But how did it end, bruh? But well, why did it end that way, I should say. Hey, there you go, man. So is this other one, is that still blocked or can I do it now? Yeah, that was just because the thing was blocked or not in use. That actually freaks me out. You use Edge. Ah. Yeah, GG was having a go at John for using Edge the other day. And John's just like, it does what I need it to. Shush your face. It's great that Beebs also uses it. Chrome takes so much more PC resource, I had to change it when trying to stream, but perhaps with the new 3080 it should be fine. I mean, it shouldn't really use much of your GPU regardless. That's more of a CPU thing. And memory, actually. It's a massive memory sink. But if you've got 32 gig, you'll be fine. I use Chrome. Always have to. Use Brave better than Chrome IMO. Actually, yeah. And Edge runs on Chromium. Oh, it does. Massive chunk of bloody ice map there. We're going down to Funky Town. Say, Norton's happening, man. Kind of a lift. This place is insane. Holy crap. Of this. Saying, Doodles, which games do you have in mind to try next Tuesday? As a backup, I have Getting Over It, which should be horrendously enjoyable for you guys and frustrating and hate-inducing for me. The sacrifices I make. I use Brave, Waterfox, and Chrome. Waterfox? Do you just mean Firefox, or is there actually one called Waterfox? In Chrome to prevent cross-contaminations. I have my own custom browser, Gold, none of that Chrome shizzle, although it is shiny. But yeah, I'm also, for next week, I'm very happy for suggestions if anyone has other suggestions for games. You consider Darkwood? I'm not sure. If you do have suggestions, obviously you can mention it here as well, but please put it in the channel as well, just because if all the suggestions, if you mention it here, I'll probably forget, and whereas if it's in the channel, I can reference it. I think I recognise the name Darkwood though. Did you mention it in the chat? The small indie game called New World, made by an up-and-coming small company. Waterbox is a 64-bit version of Firefox. Oh, okay, cool. I used to use Firefox a lot. Then at one point it kind of went downhill a bit, but I think it's coming back again now. I'm not sure. I put it in the channel a few months ago. Okay, cheers. Yeah, that's how I know it then. Pretty sure I checked it out a bit, but was that like a full price game or something then, or can't go that way. Being forced to use Edge hurts. Do you use Edge for your work then? Felix uses Firefox but would also love Waterbox. 14 euros when not on sale. Okay, nice. Sweet. Then the reason I'm not currently playing it, there must be something. I have 2 games for Scare October. Ooh. Different people are developing Waterfox, I think. Being forced to use any Mickey Soft products hurts.
Zdrowaś Maryjo, łaski pełna, Pan z Tobą, błogosławionaś Ty między niewiastami i błogosławiony owoc żywota Twojego, Jezus. Święta Maryjo, Matko Boża, módl się za nami grzesznymi, teraz i w godzinę śmierci naszej. Amen.
Right, as far as I can tell, that's Russian. But I don't know enough about the general. I don't know. Are they called Slavic languages? Oh no, personally, I really like the sound of them. Kind of hot. When I was younger, I always had a thing for that. The one character in Stargate when Daniel goes to Russia, and he has the one officer escorting him round. I thought it was Polish. It very well could be, yeah. It's way softer. Ooh. Like I said, I really don't know. It actually would make more sense that it was Polish, to be honest, in this circumstance. But is Polish still a Slavic language, or is that not? It sounds like it's based off the same thing, like as in, you know, like Western Europe is based off Latin type thing. Is it Germanic language? Because isn't... I thought, like, Scandinavian and German and Austrian and stuff were Germanic languages, whereas, yeah, Polish is Slavic, okay. So, yeah, I thought they were two separate, like, based languages, or at least, I don't know if you'd call it a generation back. I imagine that pretty much most languages come from the same damn thing, if you go far back enough. So, Polish Slavic language, yes. What is this? Some sort of stream? Yo, Complicated Mike, how's it going, man? Awesome to see you, dude. I hope you're doing well. So, we popped outside. Was this a... Oh no, we're in a memory, aren't we, actually, here? So is this just after his mother died? Or at least she's ill? I couldn't really tell if she died or not. Poor kid, man. He's 13. That's brutal. Polish is Western Slavic. Is this still a family stream? Your title is #tit. It's yeah. I mean, yeah. It's Try It Tuesday, man. I mean, there may have been like a pros and cons column, and the fact that the initial spelt tit was a pro. But you know. It's just a posh. Look at this. Wow. This is what communism gets you. Super posh. Oh, super posh things in few places at the price of everyone else. My dearest Anya and Bartek. Hey, no way! I met a dude called Bartek. That's a Polish name, I'm pretty sure. I met a dude called Bartek at the Download Pilot this year. Yeah, it's cool. He's in our camp. We always find our camp grows every single year. We just gather new people. While I was on the train, I couldn't stop thinking about your sad little faces. The tears you shed as you waved goodbye shattered your dear mother's heart. Just remember, this is not my first tour, and you know I always rush home to you, my little birds. This time I'll be performing in a very special place, so you can expect an amazing gift when I return. Or even better, you can write me what your dream presents would be, and I'll do everything in my power to make it happen. Anya, please remember to take care of your little brother. We will see each other in no time. Love, Mummy. Pardon me. P.S. Remember, you can always play one of my records if you want to hear Mummy sing. It's bedtime. Have a good stream and don't forget to have fun. Bye, guys. Catch you later, Yarn Man. Have a swish one. Was great having you, dude. Defa Pro, yeah. Guess we're all Titman now. He was going to do Fanny Bash Fridays. What? That doesn't make any sense. But Friday wasn't a good day for streams. Maybe we're titters. That's it. Oh lol. Alright, So this is where the singer was then. This was her place. Ah, there we go. There's a singer, Greta Mueller. Cool, cool. This is really fancy. Oh, a drawer with something to leak. I guess. Oh, that's some fancy wine and stuff. Bit too young for that yet, though. Oh, syringe. That's not just any syringe. That's Das syringe. Some fancy silks, I'm guessing. Oh no, that's not silk. But it's fancy. What's that say? Oh, it's in German. I'm not good enough. Ooh, a violin. Nice. Some hat boxes. And yeah, bloody hell, this is posh. This is mega posh. Also, how have none of these lights burned out? How long have these been on? Haven't they been on for like 30 years or something? Fanny pash. This is so posh. Got. Is there anything down here? Yes, this is a way to get in. Or at least a way, I don't know, around that. Clearly they have much better light bulbs than we have in the US, yeah. What's this? Caviar or something? No, it's boot polish. Right, similar sized tins. Polish your boots. You never know. You might get run over by a bus. In which case you'll need your boots polished and a fresh pair of undies. Oh, here we go. What's this? Why are people's things just there outside of what? He picked up nothing. Okay, it was a bracelet. People's possessions are just outside of the cases and stuff. Can one backpack, or is this strictly one way? I have a feeling it's one way. Crap, which way did I come in? I came in that way. It's a bit of a maze. Didn't you turn on power earlier that caused the alarm? Yes, good point. Thank you, Dark. Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. I did turn power on, yeah. Although, this seems so far down, I feel like this must have been separate, but maybe not. Like, I'd be surprised if one break it controlled everything. That feels like a massive security issue, to be honest. It also makes sense that the HQ, where everything was being controlled, would be that close to an entrance. But maybe, I don't know. Could be other reasons I'm not thinking of that would make that good. Why is it that with these kinds of video games you have to do all these things that you would not do? Walk down creepy underground tunnels? Nope. I mean, if you're in a post-apocalyptic world where the outside is cold enough to kill you pretty quickly, you might go down a tunnel that's a bit warmer. And where food may be, or something. I'll call her Gertrude. Das ist Gertrude. To the Gulletiers, Gulletiers? I have no idea how to pronounce that. And General Governor of the General Government. Prepare a list of people qualified for Operation Untertauchen. Probably putting too much on that. Submergence. Each bunker should contain Aryans who are unwavering in their National Socialist convictions, between 5 and 50 years old, distinguished specialists in their fields, or display potential to become such. Healthy. Care must be taken to ensure the presence of farmers, skilled labourers, example, metallurgists, craftsmen, example, bakers, carpenters, toolsmiths, doctors, pharmacists, teachers, engineers, scientists. Detailed lists of specialists, specialities, and quotas will be provided in a separate document. Furthermore, each bunker should contain at least 10 healthy non-Aryan women between the ages of 18 and 25, and frozen sperm samples taken from 1,000 non-Aryan men. Heil Hitler, Rachtenführer, SS Heinrich Himmler. Bloody hell. I'm not sure I should say the last part on stream. Could be clipped. Please don't fucking clip that shit. Lots of detail, but very little to interact with. Not an OCD game. Yeah. Calculating survival, which choice will make me live longer? Freezing to death in 10 minutes or being unsure of how long we survive in dark tunnel? Yeah. Come on. Right, switch. Right. Let's head through here. Oh. I do feel like that opening the doors and drawers in that way is a pointless thing that they made purely so it looks like you have more to interact with. So it's semi-annoying, but it is a thing. Yeah, I feel like the interactive elements to a degree are just so the game isn't literally you clicking nothing and just walking. Lots of detail, so we don't have to do them. Wah, 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 wah. You must use the force. To the Chief of the SS Race and Settlement Main Office, D. Krakow. Dear Sir, I would like to draw your attention to the quality of material delivered to the Kell der Intelligenz program. We should receive healthy 16 to 25-year-old women whom we then subject to further screening. However, most of the women sent to us from your district can, at a glance, be diagnosed as underfed, frail, louse-ridden, and over 30 years old. We currently reject 93% of candidates without examination. I understand that the simplest course of action is to take subjects from the concentration camps, but our program has the personal support of Reichsführer SS Heinrich Himmler, and he might be upset to learn the lack of proper candidates is endangering the program's completion. I trust that the human stock in the next transport will live up to the SS reputation. Professor Wolfgang Winkler, medical director of the Kell der Intelligenz program. Man, what scum. Human stock. I'm sorry, this one is slightly too old to be the hewers we want them to be. I've seen longer. Right. Shabbat. Interesting. Interesting. Vi går så här. Vi måste gå så här. Excellent. We have unlocked the achievement Untermensch, which I believe means like a lesser human, whereas Übermensch is greater human, is it? Or is it the opposite? No, I don't think it's the opposite. Though please correct me wherever you can if I'm wrong on this stuff. To Russian officials, I'm not pleased. I was taken from the front line in the midst of an assault on the enemy and then hidden underground like a coward. Just because there may be a need for someone in my position to protect high-ranking dignitaries that may or may not arrive at this shelter. I had been preparing the attack for weeks and was denied the opportunity to ensure its success. I was told soon there will no longer be such a thing as a front line, and you should consider this an honor. The audacity. I'm requesting reassignment to my previous post without delay. Blah blah blah. Oberlieutenant Hugo Dietrich. I think that's Dietrich. Okay. He's spelt the same as Dieter, I think. Oh, wow. All arrivals, welcome to Gesellschaft. You are now located in the greeting chamber. Due to the higher air pressure, you may experience some discomfort, but do not be alarmed. Your body will soon adjust to the new conditions. Staying in Gesellschaft is a guarantee of safety, innovation, and freedom from any blood crimes. All of you have been carefully chosen by the Office of Racial Policy. To continue the 1,000-year Reich here, where the degradation of the outside world cannot reach you. Here, where the physically and mentally inferior cannot perpetuate their suffering in the body of their children. And even though you are far below the surface, it is historical record that solitude provides the conditions to the greatest of societies. Oh god, that's just like screaming segregation and shit. That's just yeah, it's got some disgusting shit. For anyone who's thinking about it, I will not be comparing anything in this game to anything happening in current society, and I will not be discussing anything toward that end that people bring up in the chat. I keep politics out of things as much as possible. Unfortunately, it seems I've chosen a game that has a lot of politics in it, without realizing.
Huh?
Yeah, getting in an elevator does that all. Good idea. A bit claustrophobic, maybe. Denial. Complete. Now, it is but act. I thought we could at least discuss the architecture and compare it to our modern society. Oh yeah, architecture, fine. I'm just on about literal, like, politics. I'm just saying, I don't want comparisons of people or political views in this to today's current standard. Taking the politics in this as a vacuum, sure. But, like, yeah, it's just basically, I don't know if I'm being clear enough. But anyway, yeah, you know. If you're unsure and you think it should be fine, just say it. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, 2. So we need to get to 4 to get that photo. But yeah, so if you're unsure, I mean, feel free to say it. I'm not going to try and ban people for saying shit. But like, I just won't really respond or get into it if it's getting a bit, you know. Cool. Right, what have we got here? For the Fuhrer's eyes only. For the Fuhrer's eyes only. Berlin 1949. Since the Soviet Union remains our enemy and it is uncertain how long the USA will maintain neutrality, our priority must be A. Producing large amounts of atomic weaponry. Great. B. Developing a method of deploying said weaponry at long distances. If we are unable to complete either of these points and do not destroy the Reich's enemies, we must prepare for Plan B, that is, temporarily disabling the enemy with all available atomic weaponry. Providing shelter to the Volk and preparing them for the final battle. Here are its core elements. Finish work on the quelled intelligence program as quickly as possible. Build a network of radiation-proof bunkers suitable for 15 plus years of inhabitation. Prepare a tactical nuclear weapon. Prepare plans to evacuate the most valuable members of society. Once the enemy encroaches on Reich soil, evacuate said citizens to the bunkers. Attack the enemy with all available atomic weaponry, temporarily disabling them and safeguarding the area via radiation. Train a society of warriors in the bunkers who will perfect and produce new weaponry. Oh, good. Return to the surface and defeat the enemy once and for all. So what went wrong? Other than, you know, the plans. But the Gex might ban us from saying stuff, and that's ultimately my concern. Staying all PC, are we? Yo, Bechka, how's it going, man? What do you mean by staying all PC? Oh, yeah, to not discuss the stuff. Actually, I'm not even getting into PC. That's literally my point. Being PC is being political in the first place. I don't want to get into any politics because that, like, getting PC would be picking a side to a degree. A good choice, yeah. Did you know that Quell is or was a German catalogue for stuff like Argos? Really? Interesting. I had no idea. How's it going though, man? I hope you're well. Right. What's this? Is there someone there? Okay. Will that only be open for a certain amount of time? I'm going to check. There's something over here. I can reopen it again if worst comes to worst. Working will work, so yeah. Ah, that's good though, yeah. Work, it's one of those things. It's like sometimes you wish you weren't so busy, but also it's good to be busy. The Oberst Hugo Nauber, Chief of Infantry Training. Dear Colonel, I have just received the proposed training guidelines for the National Guard for the Third Reich program, which is meant to prepare children for enlistment in the Volkswagen. Volkswagen, maybe? No. Their author is a certain Major Horst Kossig? No, Kossig? Major Horst Kossig, maybe? I don't know. I sincerely doubt said Major Kossig has ever met a child, and no one who has would add items such as loading bullets into a rifle to develop coordination to a program for 5-year-olds. Oh, for goodness sake. I firmly request that you reject this program and create a new one with the assistance of human development psychologists. They will be able to bring to bear expert knowledge of the mental and motor capabilities of children of various stages of development, and unlike Major Kossig, will have some notion of what constitutes proper pedagogy? Pedagogy? I have no idea. Leader of Methods Division at the National Socialist Teachers Union. This guy is probably the least psychopathic, like, official that we've actually seen so far in this. I've fallen into the Minecraft rabbit hole. No, so that's my evening sorted at the moment. Yeah, Minecraft's a good game, very addictive. I was even worse for Satisfactory. I try not to get pulled into that one again. A-Train was digging Satisfactory for a while. I resisted, even though I probably should check it out at some point. Oop. What is Minecraft? You know what Minecraft is. I gave Dark Lord an addiction with Valheim. He's finally got into it now. Ein weiterer Tag in the hole. I'm going to play Medieval Dynasty all day, but supposedly we're going to go buy me a couch tonight. Furniture. What a concept. Nice. How's the air? Having somewhere comfortable to chill is going to, like, do you the world of good, KJ. But yeah, Medieval Dynasty, it's out now, isn't it? It's quite funny. I actually got an email. Actually, can I save these emails? I mean, it was unsolicited, so I don't see why not. They said they sent me a free copy of the game, even though I'd already bought it and streamed it once. I'm not sure. I don't think I can give it away. Otherwise, I would have. When are you going to play Valheim properly, Doctor? Another day in hell. I got stuck for 6 months, day in and out. Mrs. wasn't happy. It kept me up till 3 AM. Bloody hell. Yeah. I'm going to have to live on that couch for a few weeks while I tear the old bedroom apart. Oh, that sucks. Bloody hell. Just keep thinking in your head how good it's going to be when everything's sorted. Between... to do a record conversation. Okay. Between Max Pfeiffer and director of the Communist Gunther Ludwig. What in fuck's name? What in fuck's name? That's awesome. What in fuck's name are you cretins playing at? I still don't know any spelt. What? I still don't have any spelt. If you're under the impression that I'll wait till harvest, let me clear that up for you right now. I won't. Everyone's suddenly lost their fucking minds over that grain. 30 times a day they call me from that Vaterland, from the Bohemian and Moravian protectorates, even from France, all ranting about some stupid wheat. Countless generations into Middle Ages never touched the stuff and it didn't seem to mind. I mind, I have orders to ensure the delivery is completed. Grain isn't a widget, I can't just churn out more. Do you think I haven't been trying to find some? Write a complaint to the Ministry of Agriculture. 9. Bohemia is the predecessor to Czech. Okay. That was the text translated for you. Oh, another day in hell. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I was trying my best to make sense of that comment in the current context of everything else you'd said. But yeah, if it's like that, please quote it just so I know. Or, like, you know, quotations. Oh, how is that? Or is this the complex? Ah, mini swastika flags. That means this is a very important person. That's a big TV, bro. Can we turn it on in any way? Acceptance speech, Professor Kurt Hardeman, winner of the 25th Jubilee of the Third Reich Prize over the award ceremony in 1953. We have successfully created a computing machine whose processing power is at least 50,000 times greater than that of the Americans' ENIAC. Its construction employs newly discovered methods of neurocommunication in the hippocampus, sustained by faint electrical impulses and the activation of normally unused parts of the brain. Its interface allows us to simultaneously process and store information while using it for process management. We predict an operational period of 4 years. After that, its processing power will start to decline, potentially threatening the system stability. Are they using human brains for computers here? Creepy. Interesting. You heard of Swarovski? I mean, it sounds familiar, but I don't really know anything about it. He learned his craft in the Bohemian Glassworks in the Czech Republic. I mean, that name sounds familiar, but yeah, I don't know. I haven't retained anything that would connect anything to it. Who put the little baby swastikas on the wall? Who put the little baby swastika on the wall? I've no idea what song that is supposed to be. There's an amazing tattoo artist called Little Swastika. I forget where he's from. Might be Sweden? Oslo or something? My tattooist told me about him. He's got some art by the guy. He's an artist who specialises in trying to take back certain symbols and stuff. Like the swastika was obviously not originally made by the Nazis. They took the swastika, the symbol, for peace. And it's like a Hindu symbol for peace. In Japan, it means temple, if you see it on a map. Although I think they're changing that now. And like it's been dated back to like Babylon or something crazy. It's like super... No, Samaria, sorry, maybe. I'm not sure. Not well versed on that history. But not originally, but massively used in Hindu. So it existed before that, but it is a massive part of like the Hindu religion and stuff, I believe. But yeah, basically, it's just trying. He uses these old symbols that have been corrupted and in his art to portray beauty and stuff, and try and bring that kind of thing back. Obviously, it's a bit controversial, so it's like getting a tattoo from the guy when it involves said symbols. It's like it's not bad, it's not evil, but it will be perceived in that way. So it's probably not smart for the majority of people. Which, it's a shame, but you know, it is what it is. Perception is important to a degree. Skunk and Nancy. Oh, is it? Is it the Bond film or something you're thinking of, maybe? Oh, I've got a question for you. Did you stress test your 3090? I ran HCD at the highest settings. GPU ran only at 67% max. And it ran CCA 70C. I currently... Like... What exactly are you thinking about the stress test? Because like earlier, this game was not frame locked. And the GPU was running at 88%. It wasn't actually that warm. It was just it was warm, but it wasn't. It's been way hotter before. Yeah. That's what I was saying. As in, like, if you look at a map in Japan, swastikas denote temples, Buddhist temples. If Valheim has taught me anything, is that I would master running before all else. Yes, you will. JSB, yo, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream, dude. What's this? Bloody hell, can I even try to pronounce that? Rakententribrore? Profentation model? I have no idea. Yeah. Model. Okay, so what's this? Interesting. Can you go back? Yeah, sure. Oh, let's just check this out first. Oh, I can't actually do anything but look at it. Looks beautiful. The actual artwork on the front looks beautiful. That's the thing. That's always been one of the weird things, hasn't it? It's like the whole thing about like the Nazi uniforms and stuff. They're like extremely stylish. That's it. I'll leave for a few seconds. I didn't manage to read it. Ah, sorry. But like Nazi uniforms, like designed by Hugo Boss or something. I know, I don't know. For some reason, that's in my head. I have no idea how truthful that is. Rocket motor. Okay. That's a long way of saying rocket motor. It's hard to read, but I think it said rocket engine, racket. Swish, swish. And yo, Jananton, how's it going, man? Or is it Jananton? Presentation model. Okay, so rocket motor presentation model. Cool. Or rocket engine, yeah. Awesome. Cheers, guys. This, what is this? Oh, we haven't even got the writing for that. Oh, here we go. One last one. Gebäude complex. So, complex. So, something building Maffen model. Something building scale model. Rocket drive motor literal. Okay. Trade means drive. Building complex. Massen. Buildings maquettes. The bunker you're in. Oh, okay, cool. Scale model. Oh, I was. Hells yeah, booyah. I mean, to be fair, that's the most likely. It's quite close. I shouldn't celebrate too much on that one. So where after this though? I didn't see any way out of this room unless there's something over here. Let's get this. Creepy.
Huh?
Someone in here, isn't there? Controlling these doors. Showing me the them. Checking my doors them. Hello, somebody help me. I know you're out there. Oh.
Is anyone out there? Hello?
Hi.
What? Who's there?
Hey kid, calm down. There's no need to get upset.
I'm not a kid. What do you want?
Who says I want anything? You're the one who said hello.
Who are you?
I came here to look for things to scavenge, just like you. I mean, that's why you're here, right? Oh, you can tell me.
No. I'm looking for someone.
I haven't seen anyone else here. But hey, I can help you with that. I'm in some sort of control center, so I've got a pretty good view of things. There are cameras, switches, and whatnot in here. I could help you find whoever it is you're looking for. What do you say?
And what do you want in return?
Just a small favor. Somehow I got myself locked in here. So I just need you to find the control room and get me out. You help me and I help you. That is called a quid pro quo.
Oh, I didn't know that.
See? We can even learn from each other on the way. So, will you help me?
Dobrze, I will help you. Tell me how.
So, I have this map and I think I figured it out. We are on level 2. Should be -2 if you ask me. Anyway, the room you're in is connected to a warehouse that leads to the forge. And that's where the control room should be.
And that's where you are.
That's right. Just come here and get me out before I completely lose my mind. Oh, as a gesture of goodwill, I even opened the door for you. Voila.
So, I guess I should get going.
Yep. Be careful out there. Did you want to say something?
I'm glad I found you.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm glad you found me too. I'm not going anywhere, so if you see a microphone, you can say hi. Or whatever.
Oh, Nordidring. Dobje. Am I saying that right? Dobje? Is it Dobj or Dobje? I don't know. Anyway, so that means good. Cool, cool. He's speaking Polish as well. So it's definitely Jer for the last bit. These level remind me so much. Right, let's head over to. Ah, there is that rocket engine? Yeah, there's a rocket. Why is it here though? It's so far from. It just feels like too out in the open. It's so far from being usable anywhere. But I suppose maybe this is. They have a way of transporting them long distance to like a launch site or something. Speak 5 languages. Bloody hell.
This place is made of salt.
barely
I'm
speak
the
one
cave,
fluently.
not the warehouse. I figured I would entertain you with some facts about this place. That might have been the only fact I know about this place. There are speakers all over the warehouse, so you will be hearing from me.
Oh, I thought I was pronouncing it. Didn't I say Dobje? As in, I was trying to pronounce a bit of an E on the end of the je. The je. Maybe I just failed at pronouncing it. And another 4 I can get by. Where's the cake? The cake's a lie, my friend, unfortunately. GLaDOS. Oh, Szymon good the first time. Okay, cool. Ah, thank you. I'm someone who's very interested in languages, but far too. I don't know if it's laziness or just I have far too many other things that I could be doing type thing. I'd love to learn a number of different languages, but I've got a feeling I'll never actually end up will. The first supplies available to colonists will be any metal, wood, or leather that can be salvaged from the trains used in Operation Untertauchen. Submergence. They should thus be thoroughly stripped and their materials refurbished and put to immediate use. All colonists are reminded that by the time it is abandoned, the bunker should have produced arms and provisions for at least 2 divisions. Arms and divisions for at least 2 divisions. To the extent supplies and capacities allow. Research and development work must also be undertaken on refining conventional arms and developing new weapons to ensure our victory. Speer Reichsminister. Bewaffnung and ammunition. It's pronounced Ovechka. It raised from Slovak. Yeah, I remember that. Actually, that was one of the first things when the first time we ever had a conversation, like over the stream when you were in chat, was about languages. Was we were talking about your name and how to pronounce it. I think I was pronouncing it Ovek or something. So 14. Meaning lamb. There is history behind that. Had that mix and sort of stuff like that. No. Why lamb? People show only 2 of it, which I find funny. There we go. You have to get in weird positions sometimes for these to go down them. Shall we do? And what? We have another lever.
It doesn't look like you're getting out of there so easily.
Well, what's this? There's something up there. Which feels a bit... Oh no, it's not a thing denoting interaction. It's something else. Ba-ba-dee-ba-dee-doo. Shabba-dabba-choo. Scabba-dee-ba-dabba-lumbaroo. Lumbaroo. Let's talk to see
I
if we
can't
get
get
some
through.
help.
I can see that. I have an idea, but I need your help.
What should I do?
Do you see that crane? I think I can control it from here. But first we have to release it from that thing. Can you do something about that?
I can try.
Okay, schnitzels.
That lever, you need to pull.
Hi. And a sheep is off car, so it ends up being of a. Right. Did it say I had to do it from here or no? So the crane. It does mean this, but. Sounds like she said something about the lever, but we've tried that. Let's try again, just in case. Oh no, I can't try again now. So is it down here? Oh, there's something there. C like TS. So that would be officer. Yeah, so more like officer. Oh.
Got it.
Are you gonna bash that in, woman? Sounds like a really bad idea.
What are you planning to do with that rocket?
Be quiet, I need to focus.
Oops! Watch out! It might blow up!
It won't blow out.
Don't!
What are you
Are
doing,
you alright?
fireman? How did you know it wouldn't blow up?
How did you know it wouldn't blow up?
I didn't.
So you risk my life?
Hey, I got you out of there, didn't I? Anyway, I don't see any cameras in there. So I'll meet you on the other side.
Bloody hell. And that stuck with me since then. We actually won the match and went through region. Oh, I got a high... Oh, I see. I think some of your responses have been held for review, so I haven't seen them. Because if it's held for review, it doesn't show up in my merge chat. So I got high and played Counter-Strike in an official match. Done some dumb shit and got called sheep. Oh, okay. And a sheep. That makes more sense now. I've never had... I've never had a nickname. I used to have a terrible nickname. I'm not saying because you'll be able to find shit on it. But like, I made it when I was 16. It had death in it. It's very edgy and stupid. I changed it to Xaine in my early 20s. Okay. Can I get on it from that? No. I think I need to move it again. Oh, I can't actually do it the other side. Death Gek? No. No Man's Sky didn't exist at that point. I had one of those in my teens. How do I get past this point? Can't see a way past that. Seems to be a fair bit of ammunition here. What's that? Is that the forge? I think this might be a little bollocks. I was trying to. I can't move up to the. Oh, there we go. You wouldn't let me before. Lovely. This looks like there will be zombies. 69 is a taboo number in NMS. They lack a bit of empathy. Yeah, we have to, when we name assistants, got 69, the name we have to replace it with giggity, moist, sploosh, slippery wicket and that kind of thing. That is a lot. Holy crap, yeah, they spent a lot of ammunition in this. Shooting out these windows. What were they shooting at? I wasn't thinking zombies until you said it, but it kind of fits. Oh, that sounded like he broke his ankles. Correct. Deutsch Reichsbahn or Reichsbahn? Reichsbahn. Oh, what is that? That looks friggin' ominous. Yet more bunkeriness. They had a last stand of some kind here, at least. Or a stand. Oh. What's this about?
We must be very quiet, all right? Listen to the clattering of the train. Really, when you think about it, we are very lucky it is so cold. Rails don't like hot weather. When steel heats up, it increases in volume. It bulges and strains until finally it can pop free of its restraints. The train might even derail. But we are in no danger of that because it's winter. We'll reach our destination, I promise.
Interesting. Seemed a bunch of used shells here and stuff as well. Go see it. They condensed some book. Oh, so right on the topic. I'm already am anxious about the new June movie. See trailer. They already butchered one. Oh, I'm not. Yeah, I don't. Okay, so you didn't explain it. Cool, cool. I've never seen June. I've never read it, but I'm very interested in it. I always kind of have been. I just never got around to reading anything about it. But I'm very interested in seeing the new movie. You can see they condensed some book parts in, seeing the scenes of the movie is very good. I had the green light part too. Some trailer parts and not even the movie. Doesn't matter when they do that. Das ist von Big Eagle, ja. Is there fire through there? No way, the forges are up and working. That's why I'm not keen to be disappointed with something so good being butchered. Skibbity chat, it's about to chat. Going up a really tall ladder. What's this? Oh, another recording.
The lieutenant's dead.
Who's second in command?
Also dead. There's only a handful of us left alive, while plenty of Germans are still scattered all over the place.
We'll get them.
I know we will. I just know that there's a more efficient way of doing it.
Efficient? You're starting to sound like that.
I sound like a scientist who doesn't want unnecessary bloodshed.
So, what are you suggesting as a scientist?
I'm suggesting we turn on that computer and use it against them like we did before.
No! Out of the question.
Think about it. It can scan the area and find all of them for us.
I said no. We will no longer use their technology. You disconnected it yourself. You know what it requires to operate. How are we different from them if we can live with those consequences?
It is too late to help them anyway, and without it, it will take us weeks to find the Nazis.
Let it take months. Do not bring this up again. That's an order.
Must I remind you, I'm the reason we found this place? Who are you to order anything?
I'm first in command now.
Okay, cool. So we do have rebel forces for sure, who fucked up their Nazi shit. Same as Blade Runner was the second time, but it was a shallow thing. Yeah, I've never seen Blade Runner either, any of the originals or the new one. I was really tempted to watch the new one, but I wasn't sure if I'd really be able to get into it, because I felt like, is it going to be one of those crappy remakes that's just awful? But it seemed to get some good reviews, but that might just be because Gosling was in it. But for convenience sake, some things are distilled to their essence. If you never read the AC, books are good. Series is okay if you never read them. Translated to the big screen incredibly well. Well, Bond is absolutely excellent. King disappointed. Already messed up Altered Carbon. I watched a fair bit of Altered Carbon. I actually really enjoyed it, to be honest. It did help that it had a slamming hot in it. I still haven't finished that though either. Actually, I say I got a good bit into it. I think I only got like 4 episodes in, but it's like an hour long an episode, so it's still like 4 hours. Both movies are first in several version definitions.
What happened here?
Pull yourself together. Pull yourself together. No. I can't do it. Fuck. No one ever shot at me before. Few ounces of lead. A few thousand feet per second. I won't even notice. I won't even notice. A man shoots. The Lord carries the bullet. Let it be.
Dark, man.
Hello? Where are you? This is the right room, isn't it?
Is this where we get Scrizzy for Shizud? Bloody hell, there's a bunch of doors to look through. Really nothing in all, any of them. Goodness sake. What's the point of opening them? Not that away, man. I mean, Blade Runner movies, you would enjoy the AC series as it doesn't mess with the storyline from the books as you don't know it. The story is similar to the books, but way different in some. Did you know the hotel in the books is the Hendrix and not the Raven? Yeah. Actually, yeah, that I must admit, with that kind of thing, it's like with Harry Potter. I watched as many of the films before the books as possible because the books are better. So I could thoroughly enjoy the film than the book. Whereas reading the book then seeing the film is still awesome but less enjoyable. I think I only went book then film with Half-Blood and Number 7. but from 1 to 5, I watched the movies first. To be honest, I still freaking loved it. What is this?
Hey, where are you?
What do you mean? I'm still here waiting for you.
I'm in the room you told me to go to.
What? That's impossible.
You must be in a different room then.
Sorry, I didn't know. I didn't mean to send you on a wild goose chase.
That's okay. We all make mistakes.
You're kind. I really thought it was here. It really means a lot that you trusted me. I'm sorry I disappointed you. The truth is, I don't know what's happening to me. I've been locked in here for I don't know how long.
She's a
And
brain
I'm
computer.
getting really scared. I guess what I'm trying to say is that you are my only hope.
Hope isn't going to help me find a way.
You're
Yeah.
right.
Beebs, yeah. Is BTF the Nerds ATM?
Yes, I got it. It says here, you're in a control room, right? So you're probably talking through an EVE console.
I guess.
That machine has control over the entire area. We should be able to get access to the maps, doors, shafts, everything.
But the screen says it needs a memory tube.
Huh. I wonder what that's for. See if you can find one lying around. I'm looking it up right now. It says here that the memory tubes have something to do with the oversight system for the whole bunker. They recorded events back when the system was still working.
Good timing on that, babes. BT film at mouth. Visuals are not everything, that is why I'm not convinced yet. That is Dennis V. Fort. His June movie speaks to the visuals. Something like a new Star Trek series, good reboot. Is that the one? Is that Picard? Because I haven't seen that yet. In fact, I haven't seen a lot of Star Trek for a while, to be honest. The last one I did see was the one with the dude from Quantum Leap. And I think I only saw the first series. Oh, I saw the first series of Discovery as well. That was good. But I'm behind on that. I'll go see it, but reserve judgment until I saw it. Someone like the new series to computer, I guess. Both are enjoyable. The Expand series has deviated completely from the books, but I love it dearly. Yeah, I still need to catch up with that. As you can tell, I'm very behind on pretty much all friggin' shows. I've only got 2 episodes of Squid Game to watch left. Because I'm trying to watch that because if I wait too long, that is the type of series that will be spoiled like mad for me. Because apparently, like there are videos everywhere with spoilers in the titles and stuff, so it's just like I'm trying to watch that just before it gets ruined for me. It is good though. I'd recommend it. I've done Squid Game in 2 days, bloody hell. Yeah, I don't get the chance to watch this stuff, that's the thing. Like, I work, and then at the end of the day is the time I get a chance to watch stuff like this. Where the hell do I access this? And at that time I don't really want to watch something too serious, so something like a really chilled out anime is amazing. Like I watched the Restaurant from Another World, which is cool. Here we go, Memory Tube. That's super chilled out. It's just, yeah. It's great. The Squid Game is totally messed up. It's great, man. Yeah, so I'm on episode 7 of 9 currently. It's got the last 2. Let's whack it in, chat. troop deployment to the area, 138 seconds. Civilian survival, 96. Military losses, 65. Oh wait, what? I didn't actually confirm anything.
I told you, not in front of her.
He reached for his gun. What was I supposed to do?
Okay, let's see what we can do about this machine.
Hurry.
It knows we're breaking in.
Can you guys read this? Should I actually be reading this stuff that's coming up?
Sometimes it takes a moment. Let me try that again.
Didn't you say you've done this before?
I have. Nicht to schlag.
We should have done that in the first place.
The encryption codes. It seems they are the same ones I helped crack years ago.
Cool. Oh, it's more whether you could actually make out.
How
the
do we
text.
have those people upstairs?
Just give me a moment. This is incredible.
What?
This machine, the things it can do. A day-night cycle, agriculture systems, air filtration.
Don't get used to those. We shut this thing down as soon as we have our people. So, focus.
Right. It's an all-out war up there.
We need to do something.
The protocol won't let me.
Then change the fucking protocol.
We could do that. It worked.
That's exactly what we need. Keep it up.
I'm not doing anything. It's the machine. Look,
What's it doing?
it's deciding on an outcome. But
What?
there's no good option.
All offensive troops to forge. Diversion, close ventilation, overheat furnace, casualty rate 35%, success rate 90. Warning damage to the furnace may cause severe disruption to the ammunition production plant. A casualty rate 81.
It's done.
How long is it going to take before...
That was pretty horrific.
Yeah. It's like the bunker was trying to defend itself.
By any means necessary. I guess that's all war really is in the end. People killing each other in desperation. Did it end?
Did what end?
The war. Did the war end?
I think so. I don't really know.
Yeah, no one tells me anything either. So, what was it like where you came from?
So I'm guessing I'm guessing those 25 non-Aryan women they wanted were for use in both testing or just sustaining the computer system by the use of using their brains for processing power. She would be either one of those original 25 or, because it said degradation over time after like 4 years or something, whether that's cognitive, so she doesn't remember and the system doesn't work as well, or she was a scavenger and someone else used her to get the system back up and running. That's my current theory. Hi boys, all June. I understand, I don't mind it, we all have different views and imagination. It means something like to Howdy. A niche to slag should be schlag. Actually I like the fact that different artists do different things, so June comic I don't. Started to read. Right, swish. I think I'm caught up mostly. Right, so the world was lifeless.
There's no one out there. Everything is dead.
That's sad to hear.
So, what do we do now?
Now, I have access to the control system in this area, and I can let you out of this room. I'll study the map and try to find the central control room. Go straight through the forge. There should be a passage down there.
Yeah, it's pretty dark. I think this isn't a horror, it's just kind of messed up story, bro. Obviously this is still theory, so we don't know, but everything seems to point to that. Oh, that looks cool. Where is this facility located in this game? I believe it's in Poland. It's a Nazi bunker in Poland. And we have the amazing B.H. June saga, and it helps I'm married to a Ben Gesserit, which... So pretty cool, bro.
So this is where all the trains were supposed to go.
I love giant forges and stuff like this. So like in like The Hobbit, number 3 or is it 2? When they light it up again. I think it's number 2, isn't it, at the end? But yeah, that's awesome. Also, is it on? I can't remember if it's Thor or Endgame. Basically, when they go to the star to get like Thor's new weapon, forged at the heart of Dying Star. It's just badass. Unfortunately, I didn't spend long there.
It's a dead end.
What?
There's no way to keep going.
According to my map, there should be a pipe there. It leads directly to the living area. Can't you see it?
So, you expect me to jump?
Listen, I wouldn't have led you here if I didn't think you could do it.
Can't you help me somehow?
Sorry. There's nothing else I can do. Now it's all up to you. You trusted me once. I just need you to trust me again. That pipe is part of the cooling system for this forge. There's a small reservoir at the end that should soften your landing. At least there should be.
Should be. You mean you aren't sure?
It's been so long since anything in here was working, it's anyone's guess if it's still there. But I'm willing to bet that it is. You said the world outside is lifeless, right?
So what?
So even though it's an empty, unforgiving place, you survived. You are a fighter. You can do it.
I'm not sure if she'll congratulate you or be worried about it. What will happen if I jump?
What will happen if I jump?
Have you ever felt helpless? Like you have no control over the things going on around you? Like you have to just accept whatever happens next? No matter how painful it is? Things don't have to be like that this time. You're in control now. So, to answer your question, if you jump, at least you'll know you've done everything you can. And that's more than anyone can ask for.
Okay, I will do it. I will jump.
Everything's going to be alright, trust me. You
Right.
can swim, right?
No. Bargaining. Floating turds. Floating turds. Okay, he's not turds, but you know. I imagine it would be salty though. So actually, wouldn't you float really well in all the water here? Because this is made in an old salt cave. So I'd have thought you'd be stupendously buoyant. This is cool. This has to be an insane amount of time past when this went for this much to have built up. This is like Horizon Zero Dawn levels. Well, not quite there, but you know. Order the deluxe version haven't arrived yet. Yeah, man, I remember when you mentioned that gem. That looks so cool. I think it was you who mentioned that anyway. In the Discord. Or was that actually a Veggie? Or someone else? My mind is not to be trusted. We're getting there, laddo. We skipped one. We went straight to 2 and now we're 3. Don't you worry about it, like. Would you look at it? No, sorry, it is a graphic novel. Just checked it. It was gem. Oh. Well, this is delightful.
What is this place?
Would you look at that? It's got a lighthouse. This is one big ass terrary doodles. Humongous terrary doodles. Oh, would you? Someone left the bloody tap on. That is disgraceful. Little waste of water. Lovely, lovely, getting a little warm. Mustn't forget the life preserver. Let's get back. How are these trees alive though? There must be some kind of. I mean, they did say day-night cycles and stuff, so it must just be in the night. It's kind of beautiful. It's authoritarian as hell, but
in the presence of titans. It's a memorial. They must have died in the battle I saw in that recording.
Geekler, one thing keeps me awake. How many Duncan Idaho goalers are there in the BH book series? There is one for Jodorowsky's Dune, which I don't own yet. I keep getting to buy one. Also hearing the sounds of gunfire and stuff as if it was like PTSD or something. Ooh, beautiful wood walls. A lot of cement doodles. I would call you cement. Why? Because I refuse to conform. There is only the Blu-ray documentary.
Is anyone here?
This is delightful. Very scratched. People just don't know how to take care of their things. Yeah, they just bloody drag furniture like a bunch of bloody douchebags. These sizable doors makes one feel like a giant. Well, in the house of a giant. Effective immediately. All the cameras in the compound are to be disabled until the debugging of each room takes place. All the communications that pertains to matters of production, strategy, food distribution, future plans, etc. is to be conducted through written message. For the time being, assume that all of your conversations are being monitored. He's listening. Dominica. Who is listening there? Is it bloody Himmler again? That bloody douche nozzle.
It always amazes me how short your memories are. I walk these corridors day after day and hear the growing whispers. What if he's right? Maybe he has a point. What if, what if? Let me remind those who have forgotten. When the Battle of the Bunker ended, we went looking for German civilian survivors. None were found alive. Must I remind you why? Because the bunker's machinery had removed them from the battlefield so they wouldn't interfere with the counter-attack, only to suffocate them in one of the unventilated hangars. Is this the kind of effectiveness we're looking for? Is that the value we put on human life? I will say it once more. No! I will never allow these machines to be turned on again.
That is pretty dark. A bloody douche nozzle is my old jazz punk jam band. Only long originals played. Bloody douche nozzle. There is only the Blu-ray documentary. Jeez, that's scary. He was reborn so many times. Is that related to June or something? Or related to the stream? I'm not sure what the context is for that. Although, if it's June spoilers, then... Wah, 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 Devontae. How's it going, man? Yo, yo. Schnitzel and whatnot. First of all, and to all, a good cookie. Hells yeah. Ooh, let's have a look. Got some art here. Got a boat. Enough said. We've got an angel and a lady. Okay. Giga 2, being married to Ben Gesserit, which is better than being married to an honoured matron. The latter hack your brain and kill you after the act, brain mantis style. But you're basically breeding for right, bosh. Oh, white milk. Oh, it should pop up. Why hasn't fight milk popped up? That's weird. I've no idea why that did pop up. Oh, have I not set them up on this channel yet? Oh, for goodness sake. All Nazi documents are to be left untouched, despicable as they are. We will not burn them. The Nazis already burned all evidence of their atrocities on their own. We do not need to aid them. When the war finally ends, and it will end, these documents will be used to expose them and hold them to account. All the documents are to be stored in the file room. Yes, this is good thinking, you see. One shouldn't burn documents and books. One should learn from history whether it is atrocious or not, or shizzle. Simply pretending something doesn't exist will just open you up to repeating the same mistakes.
Hello, can you hear me? It's not working. I need to find a control room.
I think we shouldn't spoil the story for us. I was going to say, yeah, like, yeah, please don't. Like, if you are, like, discussing... Also, while it's cool that you guys are, like, super into June, this isn't a June stream. Like, a bit of a conversation, sure, but if it's been, like, 40 minutes of talking about June, it's a little much for, like, the stream chat. It's more to turn to like a thread in the discussion channel on Discord or something. This game's called Paradise Lost. It is indeed, Devontae. No worries. Obviously, I'm not annoyed or anything. I'll just, yeah, like if possible, it could be good to shoot. Reminds me a lot of the new Resident Evil. I haven't played the new one yet. What's a June? Kidding. Wait, where did the thing tell me to go? Did I come down there or through here? Oh, here. June's an awesome story. All natty documents are to be... Oh yeah, I read this, which means it came through here, so let's go upstairs. Scooby-Doo-Doo-Doo. Right. Hello? Is anyone out there?
Is anyone up there?
And an even more awesome kitty I am. Nice, you got a cat called Dune. That's cool. Please don't leave. I knew that others were considering leaving. I just never realised you were one of them. If you go, Dominica won't let us see... If you go, Dominica won't let us see each other ever again. You know that she doesn't allow any of his followers to interact with us. If his superstitious gibberish more important to you than me? Dominica seems good in some parts, but what's she doing keeping everyone separated to control the narrative, bruh? Anything to read? This is Bolswizim? I Nuklearna Zaglada? I have no idea what the hell this is. And an even more awesome kitty. Hiyo, skibidi-bidi-hiyo. There is lots of rooms and such in here. Very heavy-footed, this kid. Doesn't seem like there's anything in here. Yo más yours, the boss. Shaplow. Today, how to like my name. Go back. Not enough time. Oh, to the thing, sorry. For what was on the book. I think I'm by it again, so as we come out of this room, I'll stick on it for a sec. So yeah, let's quickly pop out. So I'll try and... There we go. So, Bolshewism. Bolshewish? I have no idea how the hell to pronounce that. Translated title. Ba, 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 ba. So, Bolshevism and nuclear annihilation. Okay. Swisher doos. Cheers for doing the translating, by the way. It's much appreciated, man. Yo, A-Train, man. Oh.
I caught my son eating electrical wires the other day. After getting over the initial shock, I had to ground him. I'm hoping this will teach him to resist that powerful urge in the future. LOLOLOLOLOLOLOLOLOLOLOLOL.
I think it has to be a lowercase L. I'm sorry. But also, thank you, dude. That's incredibly kind of you, man. Bloody hell. Hashtag at 07 A-Train in the chat, guys. Very much appreciated, man. And love the joke. But I think, unfortunately, I think it requires lowercase L-O to be lol or whatever. And conduct himself correctly. Oh, that's awesome. Also, thank you, man. That's really kind of you, dude. Swishadoos, man. And love the joke. What is this? Bloody hell. Lolololololol. I was trying to translate a small text as well. Oh, sorry, I didn't realise. There are worse things than being a breeding bull. Oh, is there something there that I missed? Why put a mirror in the game if it doesn't show the character in it? That feels an odd choice. Yeah. Weirdness. That joke was used by Pidge already. I was wondering about that. I feel like Pidge had used a similar joke before, but I didn't think it was that long. I'm not sure. Maybe did the thing mess up or something? I'm not sure. Also, the fact that A-Train hasn't said anything. Oh no, he did say something in chat. There we go. He's filing. So that was proper now. Are you sure he used that exact joke, Doctor? Oh, don't think I was on stream when he shared it. It's like that joke was made out of the stuff you get from taking Matt and making spirits of his essence, then basting it on the sausage you made from his body through a meat grinder full Matt. What? Matt who? I might be missing another joke here. You could end up at 9. I noticed how to ground him until he conducts himself properly. Oh no, it's as conducts. You have no reflection means only one thing. Vampire, I know, right? I mean, it is coming up to Halloween, yo. Oh yeah, actually, I'm gonna have to do at least one particularly spooky stream. I'm gonna have to do some horrendous horror game, maybe like Amnesia or something, or Until Dawn or whatever. This could be the proper time to do Until Dawn, around, you know, Halloween. Bring out the garlic. I'm now concerned John wants to make sausage and stuff out of me. Which Matt always makes the most, best and worst dead jokes. Matt, not man. Is Pidgey's name Matt or something? I'm confused. Oh, Vangelis. Okay, yeah. Now it makes sense. Our sausage would be too nip spicy. That's the thing with my Vangelis. I always just see the name now. He actually used to have it as Matt, didn't he? But he changed it to Vangelis. And he made the mistake of putting 2019 in his name. You never put the year in your name, man. It's already 2 years out of date. Description of Rizard's laziest account. I went out mushroom picking. Not that I thought I'd find any, mind, but because I like wandering among the trees. So I stumbled upon a gnarled beech, looked up and over, and by a clump of thistle I saw a white she-goat. A miracle, I thought, because there hasn't been a living creature to be found since we ate that last hen 10 years back. And lo and behold, a goat! Where could it have come from? Right away. I thought, Velez must have favoured us to send a blessing like that. I walked up to it and it didn't run. It let me rope it and walked it back to the settlement by my side like a dog on a leash. I went straight to the high priest to share the wonderful news. I hoped it'd give us milk with healing properties. This guy's a moron. Healing properties from goat milk? What the schnell, bruh? Top header, we are all equal. Yeah. Dead Space for sure. I was actually looking at that for today. I've wanted to play Dead Space for a long time. So that's definitely a contender. But yeah, guys, remember, if you have suggestions and stuff for the Try Tuesday streams, please do put them in the Tit Suggestions channel on the Discord. Just because if I read it in the chat, I might remember it, but there's a good chance I'll forget, like half the games people tell me in the chat. Whereas if they're in the actual channel, I can skim through it to see what people are suggesting. Is this one open as well? Played Dead Space for sure, dude. I played all 3 not that long time ago. I've always thought nip flavouring makes everything better. The plot definitely thickens. Top header, we all are equal. To nip spicy. Spam channel them for a week. Well, no, please don't spam. If it's in there once, I'll see it. Dear Herr Commandant, at the request of Wilhelm Streck, I have agreed to lead a talk about Agatha, Shambhala, Aryans, Atlantis, Thule, the control of parapsychic human abilities and research on summoning of zombie armies. Bloody hell. He convinced me that this material will provide the necessary support for the colonists. In my youth I took a strong interest in these topics, so I shall have plenty of material to speak on. Yet we both know, I hope, that these stories are not worth a hill of beans. I am a scientist, and I know that the strength of the German nation does not come from fairy tales, but from the mental fortitude and from science. Thus, when the colonists prepare for the ultimate battle, they should draw on the accomplishments of scholars. I propose a return to a method that was tested with great success at the front, namely substance D9. This mix of cocaine, pervitin, a strong stimulant, and eucodal, a strong painkiller, transforms common men into super soldiers. It provides a significant boost to concentration, endurance, strength, courage, and self-confidence. It also disables pain receptors while stifling hunger, thirst, and the need for sleep. It has side effects, yet in the deciding moment, they are of no import. Yeah, I'd love to hear about those life-ruining side effects. Das Volt List. Ah, National Social. Oh, so is that the actual, like... Was that an actual symbol for it? With the one coming out? I had no idea. Dear Willie, I know you do not need anyone to tell you how to do your job, but I would like to alert you to a problem. I received reports that despite constant guidance and instruction, many people still do not understand the concept of the colony. Some fear being locked up underground, or even that those left on surface will have it better. If I were to prune away all those such doubters, I would lose half the settlers. There would be strength of the colony. So I hit upon an idea. Perhaps we could, in some undemanding way, share with our colonists the history of the Aryans and the Atlanteans from whom we descend. After all, if our ancestors could thrive after losing their homeland, we too could emerge from our ordeal, defeat our enemies, and bring about the rebirth of the Great Germany. With your storytelling talent, this tale would surely soften the hearts of doubters and calm frayed nerves. What do you think? Your friend, Mix. Yeah, I love that. It's like, I'd love to kill the dissenters, but, you know, we kind of need them. So let's try turning them around instead. You never know. You know, as a backup plan. Yo, Mary, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Awesome to have you. Quick say hi everyone before I get back to vacuuming. Switch should do. Speak of something else I didn't manage to translate in the post there. Oh, that. People Vault List. National Socialism. So it's like the people something National Socialism. Xaine Fish. Yo, funny. How's it going, man? Awesome to have you, dude. I'm walking away. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm sorry if that was not enough. I never get anywhere if I spend too long looking at posters and stuff. Well, this is posh. Would you look at that? Would you believe it? Would you believe it? If no one in the chat has seen Michael Jameson's videos, you wouldn't understand who the hell this is an impression of. But, can you believe it? I must say the attention to detail art-wise in this game is impressive. Yeah, it really is. Choose list 1. I think I'm missing a colloquialism. Any German occupier still hiding in the shelter is to be sought, put on trial, and sentenced for their crimes. That includes civilians, workers, and of course military personnel. This goes for any Polish collaborators as well. Dominika Weisowicz. Weisowicz? Weisowicz? I can only think that's the way to pronounce it. Dominika Weisowicz. Weisowicz. Skibidibidum.
It must be a key to the locked doors.
Toad's red, bro. Is that the Archangel Michael there with his big old sword and a quill? I had no idea Archangel Michael had a quill. Sure Daisy. Order request. I'm writing to you again to request permission to use a Nazi technology. People are starving. We can't continue to live in the dark like this. How many more women have to suffer miscarriages before we see these things clearly? I will write to you every single day until you realize that there is no other way. Lucian? Would that be Lucian? Just a spelling I haven't seen. Okay, game seems to have something to do with Himmler and Wolfram Sever's attempts at creating a zombie army. Well, yeah, I mean, there has been mention of zombies as well so far. I haven't actually seen any things of zombies yet, but... Read as a written. I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, Vasevich? Lucian. Oh, so it kind of is probably the same name, but just like, I don't know. You know, as in like, you find the same names in different languages and different cultures are said. It is clearly the same name, but it's said very differently type thing and spelled differently. Names are giving you the pronunciation. Yes, but that's... You say you give me the pronunciation. Read as written for Waysevich. So unless you meant Waysevich there, then that's not really written. I'm not sure. It is a Slavic version, yeah. Like a Michael. Yeah, that's what I meant, yeah. Himmler was heavy into trying to combine science with the occult. Yeah. Right, let's get to that. Camo. Do we have a secret room? Waysevich. Oh, okay. So yeah. So that's not read as written as far as English goes. If you're going phonetically, I think that's the issue sometimes with when Beavis is trying to tell me how to pronounce something. He's not using the basic English sounds for what you do for like phonetic spelling. So yeah, I think that ends up being a bit of a language barrier. Even though he speaks friggin' amazing English. Like, pretty much perfect. No, Lucian was, the surname was phonetical. Oh, Lucian's surname was phonetical. Okay, now I get what you mean. Let's have a look. He hasn't got a surname on this. I get that you're on about the Waysevich one as being the thing. This doesn't matter. This is this is getting pointless at this point. We like roll our R's and different pronunciation. The woman's surname. Yeah, I understood which one you were talking about. That's what I was talking about as well. Yeah, the wronger R's, that's not in English at all. Which is why apparently a lot of people who have English as the original primary language have trouble rolling their R's. Or something. I'm not finding anything in here. Ah, Greta Mueller. Oh yeah, this is just a secret thing. This isn't like a way forward, but there is something here. It is, just like the fact that you're trying to get it right. What is? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that response, specific sentence that response is to. There's a, the stream delay. Trying to get right. So what is? Okay, so there's nothing else extra here. Oh, this is Greta Mueller's like travel card or something. Frankfurt am Main, Sangarin. The language difference. Oh yeah. A friend got me into a new game over the weekend, thinking about streaming it, but the game name Staxel really doesn't tell you what it is. It's like a mashup of Minecraft and Stardew Valley. I have a link for anyone who's interested. Okay, yeah, I'm intrigued. That could be a good one for like next week or something. Because we won't get into the horror ones until at least the week after. I'll also check out Darkwood though, because that's recommended. But yeah, Mary, if there's any chance that you could just write the name of that game into the Tit suggestion channel, I would really appreciate it. Just so it's all in the same place. Ew, what are the white square boxes bottom left? Oh, that's because that's a card that I've picked up. So it's an item that I currently have to use on one of these locked doors. I said idea of travel or something. Swisher dudes. It was easy to learn English. Oh, was it? Because I always hear that English is such an odd language that it's quite difficult to learn. Just because, it's apparently less logically structured compared to a lot of other languages. Creepy music. Let's talk with this. Right, what can we get this time? System Schreiber. Host 0, 31% operational. Host 1, inactive. So this girl must be host 0. Limited. Oh, of course. So yeah, this girl's one of those people who came in.
Let's see if bidirectional communication is working. Clearly not. We'll have to find a workaround. What if... I know it's not ideal, but given the circumstances, this will have to do for now. I'd like you to press the button, if you can hear me.
Slovak is way harder than English. Even French is grammatically more complex than English. Okay.
I know the interface can be a little intimidating at first. I'm here when you're ready.
My play with words is exemplary.
Let's try another experiment, shall we? As I suspected, this won't be straightforward. There's some sort of safeguard blocking my input. Now, this makes no sense. Why build a huge machine with this much computing power and then make it impossible for the operator to use it? Unless it doesn't want me to make any changes. It wants you to make them. I just tried to access a part of the system. Can you enable it? That's it! It worked! Okay, let's not waste any more time. You always said you wanted your own garden someday.
30 acres. Screw it, why not?
What do you feel like planting?
Love some carrots. Oh wow, so yeah, that leaves way less.
Remember, we must be careful not to overwater the crops. What's happening? We must have initiated the automated calibration cycle. It's overloading the system. Remember, we prepared for this. We need to disable some of these processes before... You have to authorize its change. I can only request them for you. Now, disable them as quickly as possible. That's it. Now for the next one. You're doing great. It's no use. That's it. We're turning it off. Jasna cholera. It won't let me.
What was that last bit? So
Is
did
that
he
you?
know what the system is?
Say something.
He turned it on.
Turn what on? What are you talking about?
That machine, he turned it on. I don't think he's supposed to do that.
Who cares? I haven't heard from you since that jump. Do you know how worried I was? Are you alright? Well,
I'm fine.
then why didn't you say so? Where are you? I haven't seen you on my monitors.
Pulse settled down here.
It looks like the pulse settled down here after the attack.
So you found the living quarters. Good. According to my map, they are on level 3. I'll try to find you with the cameras.
Miss
I
Carol,
don't want to
cool.
lose sight of you anymore. Do you understand? We need to stay focused, okay? Please tell me you understand.
Okay.
Good beeps. Sucks away hard in English and French. Like Xaine, I'll keep you illusion calendar, so do the surname. There's a Mass Effect quote I really wanted to write in here, but it's not from the first game, so spoilers, so I was thinking it. Good man. Hello. Let's try this one. This is surprisingly gripping. Like I just really want to find out what the hell's going on here. It's also so chilled. Dominica, fine, I'll leave. Anyone who wants to join me is welcome to do so. But to those who choose to stay, I ask, where do you draw the line? You're happy to reap the rewards, but I'm willing to pay the proper respects. You ignore the divine powers that gave you these luxuries. If you decide to bow your heads to the gods that made this all possible, come with me. Is here a bit of a fruit cake? Hello, Lucien. You'll be a fruit cake, man? Yeah?
Processing power is at least 50,000 times greater than that of the American's ENIAC. Its construction employs newly discovered methods of neural communication, sustained by faint electrical impulses and the activation of formerly unused parts of the Gehirns. What's Gehirns? Gehirn. Here it is. Gehirn. What? That can't be.
It's a Nazis, man. Just because it's horrifying does not mean it isn't true. But yeah, that the thing they were talking about, the cocaine painkiller and stimulant concoction they're talking about giving the soldiers to make the super soldiers. The side effects could be like the zombification or something. Makes some sense. Gehirn equals brain.
Hey, my name's Emma. I thought you should know.
Oh, hello, Era. Pamplemousse. Oh. Well, this is fancy.
Are you there? According to my map, this is the luxurious part of the bunker. But I can't see anything. Most of the cameras have been disabled. I'd love to see how. I bet it's glamorous. Is this thing even on?
Yeah, this is kind of like all those really nice train stations you see in like is it it's not a comparison to current. You know, you see train stations in countries that have been governed in a certain way. They're always really nice, aren't they? Discover the path to rebirth of the Third Reich. Explore the cradle of the Aryan race and the source of its power, unravel the secret which shall swell the ranks of our army and overwhelm our enemies on the day of reckoning. Come to the inaugural meeting of the Forschungs und Lehrgemeinschaft. Forschungs- und Lehrgemeinschaft. Das Annenberg? Annenberg? Bloody hell. I'm probably butchering the hell out of this. Led by Professor Bruno Berger. Anthropologist and member of the 1938 to 1939 German expedition to Tibet. During this expedition, he unearthed the mysterious underground land of Agatha, and the source of Aryan power which will now serve to defeat our enemies. Discover the research whose fruits will soon allow us to wipe the enemies of our National Socialist homeland from the face of the earth. Do not sit idly by. Come and take part in the rebirth of our great Germany. Join us at 9:05 after dinner at the meeting point. Sorry, I can't quite read that as phonetical. Sorry. I appreciate the effort though. Research and study group. This is set around 1950s. They were way ahead of the Arclight tech. Well, in this game, the war continued till like 1953 or something, and during that time, the extra 20 years that the oh no, it'd be more than that. Would it? Yeah, it would be more than that. So yeah, it went on for long. Basically, World War II went on for 20 years longer than it did in our reality, and throughout those 20 years, the Germans were just researching and more, and found, you know. During war is when you tend to accelerate certain technologies at an alarming rate compared to normal, out of necessity. So it makes sense that they would have gone pretty far with some horrendous things. And another ancestral heritage. Okay. Beautiful music.
Is that you? I can hear your footsteps.
Hey. Yeah. Oh, I've got some alcohol. must have been. I've forgotten the name already. I'll get over there. I have das Molotov cocktail. Or the Americans have won anyway about it. Forschung und Lerngemeinschaft equals research and study. Okay, cool. Yeah, I did assume that was kind of what you meant.
Oh, it's you. Why didn't you say anything before? Is there no microphone there? Whoa, this place is a mess. Wait, what's that at the end of the balcony?
I will have a look.
Who would have thought that Poles wouldn't keep things as tidy as Germans?
I think it's more. I think it's more the priorities of the time, to be honest. The culture is obviously a big thing as well.
Put his legs up. His kidneys are starting to fail. There is not much we can do for him now.
There is. You know that.
I'm too tired to have that discussion again.
What do you want from them? To pray their problems away? It hasn't helped them so far.
Oh, that was horrific. I don't even know what to say.
Pardon me. A lot of stories that have roots in our history, and then there's a split in timeline away and from ours. Mass Effect, Horizon Zero Dawn, and Deus Ex all do this in different ways. Yeah, it is cool for sure. Had me surprised when I got to the part when it all becomes clear. Such a good story. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Forbidden West. Of course I'll be covering that on this channel. That'll be when I finally get a PS5. Żuka Polska? Maybe? Malarstwo. History Malostwa. That looks beautiful and creepy at the same time. Looks like a cult meeting. They really, like you said, Jem, earlier, they really did do crazy good jobs on the artwork and stuff in this. I imagine these are like renderings of actual art, but maybe some of it isn't. Oh, there's that same one again. We saw that in the hallway. It was next to the one with the angel and... yeah, there we go. It was next to that one. In that one hallway. You can't expect them to have completely unique everywhere. There's a lot of art in this game. Tea and coffee... something shaft. System Shock 2, one of the best games of all time. I've never played that. No Deus Ex Force, yeah. I know it's more for me than anything. Is that a Grim Reaper pouring alcohol into a glass? Oh, that's cool. Model train. Hells yeah, man. Oh yeah. Just making me think. I can't wait to do this, bruh. I don't know if you can see the model. There we go. The model is the dude in the picture. It's a lich. Spirit spoiled. I mean, yeah, but dude, I can't stare at every poster in the game for too long, man. Sorry. Too quick. So far, this game is in line with the immersive sim genre, but with less action, sort of like Firewatch. Yeah, it's the story in this feels less actiony than The Shore, but it feels like a similar thing. Like this in The Shore, we couldn't actually fight anything. Say, is your console linked account saved from the recent Twitch? I've no idea. I haven't actually looked into that. But I would have thought if it was in danger, they would have done what they did with stream keys and they reset the connection, so you had to connect everything again with stream keys. So like my actual stream account, I had to reconnect. I also changed passwords and stuff like that, so I don't know. But should be. If it wasn't, I'd have thought, you know, maybe I should disconnect them and stuff and reconnect. I built models. I loved Vallejo. Is it Vallejo? They have so many colours and weathering stuff is great. Oh, awesome. Hell's yeah, man. Oh, I'd recommend Vallejo paints. Yeah, I mean, I've got some army paints, so war paints, and Citadel. I don't know if... I mean, I'll have a look into them, for sure. If they're, like, if I see them to be particularly insane in comparison to those, then I'll think about switching. But it's also... Do I really want, like, 3 different brands? But I'll definitely have a look at them, because obviously, if they're better, then I'll want to use them. Weekly report, March 18th, 1966. Monday, 46 went, 43 came back, minus 3 people. Tuesday, 43 went, 42 came back, minus 1. Wednesday, 42 went, 36 came back, minus 6. 36 went, 24, minus 12, and minus 5 for the next day. If this continues, then I guess we're fucked. Yeah. Just seem that way, man. Cheers, man. Thank you. I build models. I love so many colours and weathering stuff's great. Damn you, see, don't forget. Yeah, it wasn't 3 rings to rule them all. Think about it. Right. Oh. Kid needs to learn how to jump off a ledge. It's better. Dude, you can hang off the ledge first from your fingers and you'll be way close to the ground. It's way less of a drop. I feel like he did not have a father around to teach him this. Not that it's like a father thing to teach you, but you know. Bloody hell. Hello there again. What happened to the 1 ring to rule them all? Wow, 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 wow. Skibbity, wow, wow. Skambada-ba-diddly-doo. There we go. What's this attitude? No devotional or ritualistic objects are permitted in the shelter. You can anonymously surrender any such objects in this room. If you are found with any in your possession, you'll be charged with treason. Dominica. What the hell? What is with this woman? It seems to be getting more and more like tyrannical and censory and shit. What the hell is... Although I don't know what these ritual things she's talking about are, how dangerous is this specific thing? Which is a nice excuse. At least it gave me a chance to do some Premiere editing. Yo, how's it going? Internet went out for about an hour. Oh, bloody hell. Well, good to have you back, man. GG, the universe is trying to tell you something. Dangerous. Don't ask questions. Yeah, that's... Yeah, okay, yeah, A-Train gets what I mean. Most you probably get what I mean. Oh. What is das?
The anchor symbolizes how strongly we hold to our values. Values which are not up for discussion. A storm rages on the surface. We are whipped back and forth by the gale, but our values remain unchanged. Our fathers, our mothers, our grandmothers and grandfathers, they all shed their blood for principles. Today, so too will we shed our blood. But this time, we shall conquer and seize our future.
Hell. She's been slowly taken over by, is it not? It's not very good, is it? Could say it's pretty bad, really. If you ever want to use airbrushes, look at Iwata ones. Yeah, I've actually been looking at them. I think it was Iwata, or how you pronounce it. I think that is one of the main ones I was looking at. There was that and potentially another one. I watch a bit of Squidmar and stuff on YouTube. Seems quite a knowledgeable chap with the painting. He's very good with airbrushing. But I don't want to rush into it anyway. I'm in no rush to get stuff like airbrush and stuff that's a little on the expensive side. Dear all, when they cheated us during the food distribution, that should have been the last straw. I was naive to think they could still be reasoned with. I don't think anyone has any more doubts. We strike at noon. Remember, these people no longer resemble the people you once knew. He's brainwashed them. Don't pity them. They wouldn't afford you the same kindness. Yep. Water is a way to go, a bit more expensive but quality stuff. Yeah, I mean, one of the things I think he said was that you need to go for one that will give you both control over the ink coming out and the pressure of the air. Just for regular, for proper control and yeah, and for cleaning and stuff as well. That's a very basic thing.
Hey, I was getting lonely, so I figured I'd call you. I hope you don't mind.
Just a dangerous to ask question. You've been here before. What do you mean, Jem? Sorry, I missed that one. What's your name, Eva?
Did you say your name was Eva?
Yes, that's right.
So you have the same name as that thing?
Could you please not compare me to a lifeless machine? Besides, Eva is spelled E-W-A, not E-V-E. I thought we agreed to trust each other.
I do trust you, I'm sorry.
I have an idea. Each of us says something about themselves. Something personal. I'll start. I was born in Krakow, but I spent most of my life living in a small village in the mountains. My dad is sort of a pastor. I was always really impressed by how he managed to inspire his people. But I never got to meet my mom. Your turn. Remember something personal.
There's another example of where they change dialogue and don't change the actual subtitles in the game. Mum passed away recently. I think the man in the picture is my father. I have a slingshot at home that I really like. Mum passed away recently. I think the man in the picture is my father. That's one for the future.
My mom passed away recently.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. And now you're looking for the man in the picture. Did he know your mom?
I think so.
I understand now. Thank you for telling me that. It couldn't have been easy.
I should keep going.
Right.
Oh, lies.
Thanks for the chat, Szymon. Talk to you later.
I have 3 of them. All have different line thickness nozzles, so I can do panel lining or larger areas without fiddling with the airbrush. 2 small compressors as well. Bloody hell. You've got a right setup. Definitely going to check how this story unfolds, but now my witch is in need of some TLC. Cool hard, and now some sleep awaits me. Awesome sauce, man. Have a swish one, dude. And yeah, was awesome having you, Gem. Probably potentially see you tomorrow for the Valheim streamer doodles. Layers, man. These are classic manipulation tactics. Back had to get the potatoes soaking. Yeah. Welcome back, man. In Wales, if you have sheep awaiting you. What is das? Das ist Sparkens. Das Sparken. I think I came in through here, but I'm not entirely sure where I'm going next. I don't think it's up there. Was it through here and I didn't realise? Was there another door? Here maybe? Ah, here we go, yeah. Going up a hallway. There's a door. Let's open the door. A memory cell. Memory cellar room. We have another memory cellar room to do. Check it out.
Can you let me out of here?
Sure, just give me a second to find you on the monitors.
I found another Eve memory tube.
We don't need to play it. The system doesn't seem to require it.
What if I want to?
Why would you want to? Has anything good come from digging up the past? So far,
Yeah.
it's all been stories of destruction and betrayal.
I found the man I'm looking for in one of these recordings.
I'd rather you didn't waste our time with another memory tube. You know my opinion, do what you
what
want.
she's saying.
I want to play it.
I can't stop you, can I?
Definitely ominous. It's like, yeah, the past is everything. You don't learn without the past. %, 77%. The first game says radiation level, set radiation 300.
At this rate, we should be able to leave the bunker in a couple of months. That is, if we choose. Huh? Answer it.
Lucian, we need to talk.
Well, this certainly is a surprise. To what do I owe the pleasure, Dominica?
I want to negotiate.
No. As I've already told you, the situation is simple. We split the food 3 ways. You get a third, we get a third, and the rest will be given as an offering to the gods.
That's stupid.
If it weren't for their guidance, we wouldn't have found the food to begin with. We must pay our respects.
Fine.
Fine.
We'll split the food 3 ways, but on one condition. You take down those turrets.
I'll take them down. Eventually. If you keep your end of the bargain for the next 2 months, then I'll agree to remove them. Think of it as a grace period.
If you want production to continue, then you need to take them down. Now.
The thing is, Dominica, I need you less than you might think. Come back when you've come to your senses.
Wait. Let's not make any hasty decisions. I'm sure we can come to an understanding, Lucian.
What's happening? Deactivated? She tricked us. I don't know what you're...
You'll find out soon enough. But I can promise this won't end well for you.
Find her. Get those turrets back online quickly. Show me the map. They're already on their way. They mustn't get across the bridge, do you understand? Hold them back. It's not working. We have to blow it up. We have to blow up the bridge, do you understand? There is no other way. If we don't, all of this will have been for nothing.
That's a good reason to do anything.
The turrets are back online. Authorize the use of lethal force. Make sure no one's on the bridge when it explodes. What have you done? You still don't understand how any of this works, do you? I didn't want this. I didn't want any of this.
What the hell, man?
You made me do this.
Wait, it still blew the bridge, what? Thing is, right, I'm not even entirely sure, like, which side is the bad side here now. Just because he's like, that dude Lucian is trying to demand that they waste a third of their food for religious purposes. Now that should be his right to do with his earned food. He wants to sacrifice a third of his own food or something, then sure. So he's in the wrong there, trying to enforce his beliefs on others. Dominique is trying to handle the whole situation terribly by just trying to suppress and censor and, you know, go with the tyrannical route. It doesn't seem like there's a good side here. Lots of good intentions, but nothing good. Is this a workers holding out with all one bit of levitation? Zombies are always on the side of good. Interesting regardless. No good story has a completely clear evil versus good. Not really. Well, pretty much not. Let's see, bridge. A beautiful bridge as well. Oh, look at these floors, man. Bong, 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 bong. Crazy ass cave here. Ah, we came in just over by that lighthouse, just that way. Lovely. Ah, so it's actually have like a rail on everything for transportation. That's pretty cool. Look at this marble though, bloody hell. What's quite the amount of marble we do. Ah, I can still just make it over.
Hang in there, boy.
There we go. I'm off now. Sent you the links for the paints and one of my everything. Cool, man. Cheers. Awesome sauce. Have a great one, dude. Great having you, and thank you again for the all the general chattage and the translations and stuff, man. It's good seeing you, dude. That's a cool sight. Look at all that. It's all lit up as well. It's badass. Oh, what the schnell. Please don't shoot me. I am a good person. When you are a filthy target, yeah. That's correct. Will do, thanks, man. Sure, Daisy. Oh crap, it's actually 10 past 11, so we're actually already past the finish time. Things I've no idea how much longer is left of this game. I feel like there's quite a bit left. So we should probably end fairly soon. There's such a little difference between sprint and not. Blue doom. Fiddly dee dum dum de roo doo. Fiddly dum. Hello from Twitch side, yo! How's it going? Zipiud? Also, I don't think I actually said hello to Carmen from Coco. Actually, I think I did. If I didn't, I do apologise, Carmen. It's awesome to have you. I hope you're having a swell day. Pretty sure I did, but don't want to risk it just in case. Wait, if there is no save function, it will make you start all over from the beginning? No, it's been periodically saving, like an autosave. It does pop up on the screen when it does it. Transcription of the automatic recording triggered by detection of the keyword goat by the intercom system. Zofia Nabagloa, that goat, there was something odd about it. What do you mean, odd? Had horns, a tail, a goat like any other. But did you see what it did? Goat thing stood around. Exactly. Stood in the grass and didn't even take a bite. Maybe it wasn't hungry. A lodge said... No, it's probably a bad name. Have you ever seen a goat that wasn't hungry? It was like a calf with two heads. Don't you remember how in 43 the Schlechets goat ate all our grass in the yard and then ate your belt too? And you had to truss your trousers up with twine? Don't act like you don't know how goats never stop eating. I'm telling you, something with a goat ain't bloody right. Well, it's a miracle goat. Maybe miracle goats are more particular about what they eat. You old fool, you believe anything. If some pretty young thing lifted a skirt for you, you'd think it was for true love and not the 6 pounds of dried meat in the larder. Baphomet is the goat. It's me, Pew, dude. Oh, it's you, Pew! No way! Awesome sauce, man. Awesome to see you, Pew. I hope you're doing well, dude. It's been a little while. Have you been well? Oh, not this way, then? Oh, up there. Oh, that's where I came, then, maybe. There's a talking black... Oh, no, this is where I came in. Talking black goat in the Witch movie. Which movie? Oh. Oh. Well, could be worse, but it's fine. Oh no! Oh. It's not letting me... Oh, there we... Oh! No! Previously, it made me scroll the wheel to choose options, but for this, I just moved my mouse up and... That's so creepy. I bloody say, Jiminy Crocker. Isn't that a doozle on the schnitzel there, John? But none of those opened that door. So do I drop down from there, maybe? Oh, what's this game about? Ran over and left the like and used. Ah, thank you, man. Yeah, this game is essentially you're a 13-year-old boy who's just who's just found a bunker, an old Nazi bunker, in a post-apocalyptic world, somewhere in Poland. The Nazis were. The war went on for 20 years longer than it did for us in our reality. How the hell do I get down there? So, I thought I should be able to get over there. Yeah, oh, here we go. So yeah, we're basically just looking for this bunker, looking for this dude, because our mother's just died.
Can you see this?
No, where are you?
It looks like a food processing factory.
I can't.
Eva? Eva?
That is a bad connection. Oh. This again then, maybe? That didn't open that one either. I'm not sure. Can I now go up there and do the same thing? Eva Brown. No, it's not letting me. Wasn't this a pesky bagger? Maybe now this side. There we go. He's gonna do it weirdly again. Yep. May not have happened if you'd lowered down yourself properly, dumbass.
Stop! Stop the machine!
Well, that could have been bad. What kind of machine? Why would you just... That makes no sense. Why, after immediately killing the cow, would you then... Oh, I suppose I fell to the floor, so that wasn't supposed to be used directly from that room. But why would there be a grate that went directly over this? Wouldn't that just, like, ruin the food? Unless this is for, like, bone meal. There's a lot of meat. That still looks like it's okay. That was okay. Oh, there, it just saved. Is this a good time to end it? Let's look at this thing first. Gonna hop off myself. Tea's about to arrive, and then we're getting dinner started. Cooking plus buzz plus parks and recreation. Nice is what's up. F yeah. Peace, Szane, and chat. Catch you later, dude. Parks and Rec. Great show. Nick Offerman is a dude. Actually, there's so many good acts in that. Plus Rashida Jones. Oh.
Can you hear me?
No.
I thought I was going to die. I need to tell you something. You saved my life, and not just now. When my mom passed away, I didn't think I could carry on alone. There was no one, nothing left for me to live for. I tried looking for Lucian because I needed someone to be there for me. that someone was you, not him.
So was Lucian his father
I have
then?
a goal
I didn't
now.
realise this. The hell?
I'm going
How the
to
hell did I
find
miss
you.
that? I have a feeling you guys all know. There's still dead cows. Yeah. I'm guessing it's a freezer, like a really good freezer. With like minus 40-degree freezers, you can keep stuff for years. I don't know. Right, I think it's a good place to end it then, because it is 20 past 11. It's already a bit late over when we normally finish. I might finish this next week, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, it looks like we've got no shortage of awesome games to check out and stuff on the Try Tuesdays. I've really been enjoying trying all these new games and stuff, so it's been cool. I'll make sure the next one isn't a story-based one like this, just so we don't have the exact same type of game constantly. Although I am enjoying these types, which is cool. But yeah, thank you guys for joining. It's been awesome to have you. I hope you've enjoyed this as well. Thank you, A-Train Man, that donation, very cool of you. And yeah, thank you fine folk for watching, and I guess I'll catch you next time. Remember, next stream itself is tomorrow on Zaine's World for the Wednesday Valheim stream. Next stream after that is No Man's Sky on Sunday. The stream on this channel on YouTube is the Try Tuesday next week. So, thanks folks, and have a swell day. Outro time.